Hi there guys, this video is on about NXT and their debut episode on the USA Network. WWE NXT's debut episode on the USA Network couldn't have gone any better, and the viewership numbers are a sign that this brand ceiling is as high as wrestling fans hoped. Whether you want to buy into the war rhetoric or not, the fact of the matter is that this spirited competition between WWE, NXT and AEW on Wednesday nights will be a great thing for die-hard wrestling fans. Yeah, I completely agree with that. I can't wait for AEW to start. We have craved this type of close attention from promotions pushing each other to be at their best, especially since the number of die-hard wrestling fans has seemingly been underestimated and even undeserved by the mainstream. This notion that wrestling has more die-hard fans than many think was somewhat confirmed by NXT's excellent viewership in its debut on the USA Network this Wednesday. According to the Rap's Tim Basinger, NXT received 1.2 million viewers in its debut hour, with the second hour being placed on the WWE Network. The article also notes that 553,000 of those viewers were in the 18 to 49 demographic, so the 18 to 49 age demographic. Yeah, I was really pleased with that number, 1.2 million. It was quite a bit higher than I thought. I was thinking maybe 700, 800,000. I didn't think it would top over a million, so that's a really good sign for NXT. It will be interesting to see how that number looks in a few weeks when AEW's Dynamite airs on TNT at 8 p.m. On the Wednesday, because it could go either way. Some viewers could check out AEW's debut and either stick or call off, or NXT's viewership could pick up from either an overall boon in wrestling or more fans, including less hardcore fans wanting to check out WWE's Wednesday night offering. I wish a lot more fans that watch the main roster do watch NXT. NXT is a hell of a lot better than the main roster right now. Those 1.2 million fans who tuned into NXT likely came away impressed with the quality of the show. Wrestling fans who followed NXT religiously on the network mostly raved about takeover specials, since weekly shows were 1 hour and could be a mixed bag. But this 2-hour episode was an upgrade, accentuating the positives of NXT's previous programming by having longer matches while still keeping the third brand's same charm. Stars like Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, Xia Li, the Velveteen Dream, Roderick Strong, and of course Lio Rush were among the standouts. These are some of the most talented wrestlers in the world, and they are about to make a new audience fall in love with them. Much like the NXT faithful have grown fond of these superstars. Yeah, until they go on to the main roster. But that's a different story. NXT's high debut viewership is about half of the main roster shows weekly following, which certainly bodes well for what this brand can accomplish going forward. More fans could join the bandwagon as they take notice of the high quality programming with no strings attached, as there's a consistency and fresh presentation with NXT that most other wrestling shows, at least the mainstream ones, simply don't have. There are characters kids can get behind, especially those who are struck by the diversity of the NXT roster as compared to other companies. In many ways, NXT has a lot of what AEW does with the added presence and familiarity of the WWE brand. Both AEW and NXT would ideally help each other, boost the overall presence of professional wrestling, so if anything, AEW might help more than hurt. At 1.2 million viewership that NXT gained in its debut. It is really encouraging, that number. Yes, this is indeed an exciting time to be a wrestling fan. Couldn't agree any more with this article. This article was written on Daily DDT. Yeah, very encouraging start for NXT, and I hope that these numbers grow and more people and more fans tune in to watch NXT, because NXT is awesome. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, then hit the like, subscribe, and don't forget to share, and I'll see you next time.